It's day 520 of the Ukraine war. A lot has changed in these months. But if there's one thing that remained constant, it's Western military aid. The West has been pumping Ukraine with weapons, high-tech ones at that. But guess who is doing the job better? It's Ukraine's homemade drones, apparently. They're made on a shoestring budget. They cost around $200 per drone. They're held together by duct tape. I guess when creativity meets war, miracles can happen. These Ukrainian drones are now a force to reckon with. They're apparently hitting Russian forces hard. Our next report tells you all about these made-in-Ukraine drones.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Or is it a homemade drone stuck together by duct tape? That's the million-dollar question Russia is asking. The war in Ukraine has been raging for some time now, and Kyiv has no dearth of weapons. The West is giving them one weapon after the other. Patriot missile systems, Leopard tanks, HIMARS rocket launcher systems. They have it all. But guess what's making a difference in the war? These drones. They are homemade. They are held together by duct tape, and they're taking down Russian vehicles. Drones may sound like high-tech machinery, but you can make a drone airframe with just about anything. Ukraine's DIY drones are similar. They are held by zip ties, tape, all sorts of stuff you can find at home, especially when your country is at war. More importantly, they are single-use. Once they take off, there is no guarantee that they will land safely. But don't be fooled by their shabby appearance. They may be tied with tape, but they are combat veterans. And they're taking down Russian vehicles. The system may sound crude, almost childish, but these DIY drones are very effective. They can fly behind enemy lines, they can destroy valuable targets, and they can also drop bombs. More importantly, they are available at bargain prices. Take one of these drones, for example. The body is a simple plastic frame. It has one video camera, so that's around $14. Then there's a flight controller, a basic one at that. That costs around $44. And finally, an antenna. That costs $20. The total cost would be around $200. $200 to take down your enemy. But even if they're cheap, they are quite effective. If you attach grenades to it, it becomes a guided anti-tank weapon. It can find targets and hit them with a high accuracy. Basically, unsuspecting soldiers could get the shock of their lives. The Ukraine war has gone on for over 500 days. Kyiv is flush with weapons. It is pressing on with its counteroffensive. But Western armory is struggling against Russian defenses. There is little evidence to show that the weapons of the West have helped Ukraine in any drastic measure. So, will these homemade drones now do the job? Both Russia and Ukraine already use drones. They are a crucial part of the war. But Ukraine's DIY project may turn into a win for Kyiv. They could be crucial for the counteroffensive and tip the scales in their favor.